recording restarted. Keep riding the hype train that's no longer actually active. The metaphorical hype train. Did Dia's quest, it was actually pretty goddamn good. Let's go see what the new Archon quest is about. Now, you don't have to play Engage, I can do it for you. You're welcome, Duck. Oh yeah, shoot, I need to go out tomorrow then. Need to run up to GameStop and get me a used copy, like I kept saying I would do, if it happened. Nice monocle, Fivehead.
Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
Do we put an NPC counter for this quest? I don't really see the need for it, because this is an Archon quest. Like, it's not necessarily supposed to be about a specific character. It's just like a general progression of the overall story. I will if people want to, sure. Especially because this one will be easier since I'll just have to keep track of one thing. That one, again, the reason that one would, if anything was off on that one, it's purely because of the fact that, it's just, yeah, what's it called? Talking is hard right now. Oh, there it is. Like, why can't I see this? That was your whole goal. To force me to actually go outside and interact with people, you bastard! I have to go talk to the very pleasant people at my local GameStop. How dare you? How dare you make me go and talk to those fine gentlemen who work there? Or at least I assume they still work there. I've talked about this before. I know people shit on GameStop, but every time I've been, the one by me, they've always been nothing but pleasant. That weird TV show with the girls running down the streets. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Okay, what am I counting exactly with them? Am I just counting how many there are? I don't think I should do dialogue boxes again. There's a very nice lady who got you, got when you got your Sonic copy. Dusk, nice. Where the hell is my death counter? Maybe how many there are? Okay, there are not 90, there is one.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
I am fixing the thingy. Don't mind.
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
There.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah,
So they acknowledge, so they
right?
know what a fairy
And if I
is.
failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him.
That's crazy.
Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Let me see
Of
that
course,
shit.
here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Oh, hi, Kaya. All right. That's already starting off on a good note.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Hi, Kaya. Can't say I'm surprised. He
From
does
what he
that.
wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us.
Mailing address. I mean, it's efficient.
Just being sneaky.
Not a whole lot of other giant floating
He's maybe
babies
just
around.
Like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him.
Very scheming indeed.
old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Fuck you, Paimon. Stu, if it wasn't already so hard keeping track of both the NPCs and Dia, we were joking about doing a Paimon counter for you. I also had a stipulation because at one point Dia threatened to skin a man alive or some shit, and I was like, okay, if Dia does that but to Paimon, I will pull until I get her. Who or what is Kaya? Besides the cat from Ghost Stories, Kaya is, this bitch. Look at him. Look how handsome he is. You would too, Stu. You would install the game and pull for Dia until you got her. If she threatened to skin Paimon. How bad is Chie's accuracy in Golden? Because every time you try to do a normal attack with her, she misses 80% of the time. It's not great, but it shouldn't be that bad. Can't imagine why it would be. Oh no, if she actually did skin her alive. Oh, okay, okay. Not enough to just threaten it.
No.
1,600.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Hey, boy!
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Kaya, no!
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here.
He's worse than the Ultimate Universe Iron Man.
Prank on us.
Who? Kaya, you know. That character who's like actually way too important to be a 5-star? Or to be a 4-star? Diluc's brother. One of the only known characters to be from Conria. The super important cool void country that got like nuked off the face of the earth. Kaya! Icebridge, yeah. You could attempt to get to Itazuma with him. His VA sounds familiar. The only other thing I've heard him in was as the guy who mostly talked on his cell phone in Neo Twiwi. Like, all he really said were, like, grunts and noises for the most part.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
He is indeed Diluc's adopted brother, yes.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing?
They're so
spending
red and
every
blue.
afternoon drinking at the tavern?
Perfectly
You looking for a
complimentary.
lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Oh, so sorry, I almost missed that bartender.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here.
You might
So
have had fun
despite
taking
how it might
screenshots
look,
secret night.
I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the
Only
knights
gotta
sent
remember
me,
him as the
the
taxidermist.
foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
Fair
And
enough.
How did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
I can't slip that DBZA reference past you. Uh-oh, what reference did I make?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
That guy every female Genshin suit for when this game first came out, well, because he was the best one out of the base roster. The one about it being so red and blue and it being complimentary? Oh, that wasn't real talk. Real talk. That wasn't a reference. I would say if it was. That's just me being a pretentious asshole color theorist.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came all the way here on your own, so you gotta be familiar with the place. Night, stars. You have a lovely evening. Thanks for coming by.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the
I
side.
accidentally channeled a bridge.
was
Oh,
very
that's
young.
right. He's the one. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Because of Jason Birder. That's right. He was so blue and you're so red. You had the perfect little yin yang thing going on.
And do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
I may or may not have quoting that just realized that that Knockout and Breakdown from Transformers Prime are just Jason Ginyu as robots, and I'm suddenly very sad inside. You don't have to go into too much detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting.
Or Jason Birder, not Ginyu. the Ginyu Force Neo. The guys who make Super Sentai poses.
I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Yeah, I saw they've been doing those commentary things. I should watch those. They seem like they'd be interesting.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Who was Knockout's VA? Darren Norris, aka Timmy's dad, from Fairly Odd Parents. And also Spotswood from Team America. Also, he is also Cosmo, yeah. But the voice he uses is closer to Timmy's dad, so that's always the example I use. Yeah, it's real good.
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near
Dinkleberg!
Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Oh, wait, hold up! Excuse me! Excuse me. I don't want to alarm anyone. But there's a Dimitri. There's a Dimitri on screen.
My life had less and less to do with Conria
Proceed.
as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father.
You have my attention.
But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things.
How the fuck is he alive? Remember, he's like cursed. Like, I deadass don't think he's capable of, like, actually dying until the Conria bullshit is settled.
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic.
They haven't gotten too into, like,
These
the
days,
details of it.
My surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Oh, Yuri, I missed you. I missed you after hearing weird, not Yuri Lowenthal as Joe in the Devil Survivor anime.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
By that same token, I don't think Dane has aged at all in like 500 years or however long it's been. He probably knew Kai as great-great-grandpa.
Dainsmith?
What's up?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif,
His collar looks stupid.
if
I
I'm
don't know
not
what you're
mistaken.
talking about. He's big
So
pimpin'.
you remember me? Then we are already acquainted. Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
What is this? What? This fucking game sometimes, man. We can go a year with, like, no plot progression whatsoever. And then all of a sudden this man strolls back in and drops these fucking bombs like it's nothing. Excuse me?
Huh?
Bruh.
What?
Again, probably too important a character lore-wise to be a 4-star. It's weird.
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
Now all we need is for the fan theory about the other guy from Conria who's in the Fatui. The number 1 guy, Pierrot, I think. Yeah, I think Pierrot's number 1. Now all we need is that guy turning out to be Kaya's blood dad. Oh, dear God.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
The only way this could already be more engaging is if Ito showed up.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
Yeah, you all
You're a
got weird
pure-blood
eyes.
Conrian, aren't you?
Are you not?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything.
We have Dimitri at
If you've
home.
already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
Bruh.
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I believe you, I think. But also, man. Again, purely because of the Conria connection, there are so many fucking crack job theories about Kaya. He seems evil, right?
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation with
Double heel turn, yeah. I know one popular one. I don't know how prevalent it is now that we've seen the rest of the Harbingers. But I know one big thing was the fact that he's like the captain, like that's his title in the Mondstadt Knights, and then one of the high-ranking Fatui is Capitano. So I don't know, and I guess to be fair, like we don't see his fucking face. We don't even know he has a face. That guy's weird. That guy's a weird-ass Shadow Knight voiced by Chris Tagliaferra. It could be Kaya with a voice filter or some bullshit. I don't know, man. I don't know how crazy. I don't know if this game's willing to go there.
Well, all right then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif,
Enjoy
no need
your
to listen in
cocaine.
from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
He's gonna poison it.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but
Meta
you get
Knight.
on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
Nature versus nurture, man. Oh right, we know about that, and yet we still act really stupid about our sibling most of the time. So our sibling wasn't the founder; they just fucking took over later.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
Did Kaya's great-great-grandpappy adopt my sibling? Looks at list of Kyakuslana tendencies. Oh no. What are you doing here?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Loom?
Yeah,
That's
the
me, I
Abyss
think.
Owner's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
That was like 500 years ago, dude.
Apparently so.
Gonna send me
I
a
was
Twitter
also
link
quite
before I progress.
surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept.
Honestly,
If I
shocked they didn't
recall
get sued because this dude is
we were
just side
somewhere in a
skip the
Vidya
beat tree.
forest then.
Ah!
Well, what are we
It's
waiting for?
just
Let's go!
different enough.
Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of
Because that's
years.
not an eye patch, it's just a
No.
weird
Now
mask
is not the
thingy
time.
that's probably like covering up abyss corruption or some fucked up shit. And then he's got like more of just a fancy suit than armor. It's just different enough.
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Loser. Blick, blick, blick. Alrighty. Faster to hop down from this one. Let me see. What you got, secret? You can find Kaya as an NPC after Dane has his drink. Oh, yo! Wait a minute. He got anything else to say voiced? I wonder. Probably. That's actually her. Or is it? I hate Sumeru. I hate Sumeru in terms of level design. It's just very hard to figure out where you can go and where you can't sometimes. You didn't get to talk to him once he finished the quest, dang. Gonna try to too vertical, exactly, yeah. Two vertical memes. Is that a common complaint? I don't engage enough with the Genshin fandom for obvious reasons. to know. What's Duncan JC? Your brother saved 400 pulls and C3 or her just because he loves her character, but is sad that she's trash. Good God. Your brother's braver than me. I like Dia a lot as a character. I loved her design from the second I saw her, and her quest was actually genuinely really good. One of the best we've had in a while. But just, god damn it, I can't do it. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't fucking find him. He's up higher? No. If I can't find him, I can't find him. I'm not gonna waste all day doing this. Just sucks. Yeah, no. Alright. Alright. They gotta stop doing this. I heard about that. Yeah, I heard that the next artifact set is gonna be at least make her at least a little better. But still. Again, I tried everything, JC. I even made a game out of her quest to figure out whether or not I'd at least do a 10 pull on her. And she failed the criteria for it, and I still did one YOLO. One single YOLO, just because her quest was so good. And I like the character so much, but just, too many red flags.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The
He doesn't say
forest
too
has
much, at
barely
least.
changed
That's
from
good.
how I remember it. There is very little human activity here, after all.
Since when do I care about meta in Genshin? I don't. I truly don't. Like, I can already beat the Abyss for the most part. I can't consistently 36 star, but like I can beat the Abyss. I don't care about meta. I truly don't. It's literally just one, the principle of the thing, and two, the fact that she is going to the standard banner afterwards. Like again, I keep in my brain, you know me, I'm an optimist, and I'm an optimist, and that is not an easy thing to be when you believe that nothing good will ever happen to you ever. And the worst case scenario for if I were to pull on Dia would be that I have to go all the way to, like, soft to hard pity, fail a coin flip, and then not even be able to get her. Which is very, very possible. Like, if I were to go to soft pity, not get her, then keep going, still not get her, and be left with my guaranteed, like, I just feel terrible. I wouldn't want to spend... I wouldn't want to have to spend any money on the game because of the nonsense right now, and I wouldn't be able to even attempt to pull on Mika, which I probably won't do anyway because I think his design's really stupid looking. Quite frankly. But just, I'm sad. If I were rich, done. But I'm not.
Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Night, Ninja. You have a good one. You're gonna miss the actual plot. I'm so sorry.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever
You made a
owns
bet
the
if you
house
get her
over
weapon,
there.
you'll get her, but you got
But
Sino's, which is
it
pretty
looks
neat.
like
That's
it's been
cool.
abandoned for a long time. You could
Sino's
be
really
forgiven
fun,
for thinking
and his
nothing
weapon's
was
great.
ever grown here. Or wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
How many things depend on the principle of the thing? I don't know. Just depends on what
It's
it
an
is.
extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area.
She wouldn't
All
pay
that's left is
attention to
that
anything,
building.
no.
Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If
I don't
you
think it-
say so.
I hate it. I hate it. This is how bad.
You
Again,
lead the way then,
this is
game.
how bad this goddamn game has its claws in me. Because now I'm sitting here thinking, like, well, wait a minute. If I don't give a shit about Mika anyway, then worst case scenario, I lose my coin flip and I'll just stop and just not pull at all until there's another 5-star character that I definitely want. Ugh. Nah. I can't mental gymnastics this.
Huh. So there
I
really
can,
isn't
but I shouldn't
anyone
be.
home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
The next patch, yeah. Next
Investigate
patch is Baiju,
carefully.
who I definitely want.
We mustn't miss a single detail.
Chi-Chi needs her gay dad.
Hey, look! It's a bull! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bull? Seems you're right. You've got a
Stop
good
playing the
nose
game
on
and
you,
never touch
game.
it again. Probably the smartest choice. Ah. Don't get on the table.
There's
Yeah,
a
zombie
box
baby
over
needs her gay
here.
dad.
Why don't we open it?
Getting 4 stars is not
but
worth it. I'll get them
me,
eventually
why
like you
I
did with
mean
Candace.
you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
Yeah, like I said, I do want, even though I don't think I like his design at all. I do want Mika just because he's apparently really good with Eula. Like, he's going to be a Eula buffer. So, like, I do want him, but yeah, no, just... Especially with the whole Dia situation. Like, I don't think I'm gonna bother even attempting to pull for him. Again, it's Dia that's eating away at my soul.
Mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box?
Oh my god, that's the same mirror! Or wait. What was it? I can't even fucking remember. What was it that broke at the end of the Scaramouche quest that they made a big deal about for some dumb reason? It was like a glass cup or something, not a mirror, right? Okay, yeah, it was a cup. Any plans for Xenoblade 3? Nah, I've been on record saying that I'm kind of just purely apathetic towards that game at this point.
That's kind of disappointing.
Teacup, that's right.
I was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up.
Yeah, the new hero looks like more of the same, and the story content looks like bad fan fiction. And I've already soured so much on that game, I feel like if I play it again, it's just gonna be me being sad and grumpy and miserable like the last DLC was, and I'm just not into it.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
I don't know what they're
It's
talking
not
about.
much.
This place looks perfectly comfortable to
Some
me.
minor adversaries.
Secluded? No stupid people around to bother me ever? This is the dream. They're fucking stupid.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. It's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old.
Ah!
Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Behold. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Is that exactly what you had, the response you had in Mind Fusion? Excellent. Who do I prefer, the Roidmute trio?
I
Or
doubt that the
Sonoy,
appearance of
Sonosa,
those
and
monsters
Sononi?
was wholly random. There must be something
Oh,
nearby that attracted
God. Shit, man. I don't know. I don't think I can answer that. They're both great. They're like yes, the Roidmutes have brain. I get it, believe me. But the Cerebrants have Sonoy. And Sononi, who is an adorable, tiny ball of adorable. It's Sonosa, who turned out to be freaking great. Chief editor. Like, dude.
A ley line anomaly,
Shoot me.
perhaps.
I'll take the
But it
bullet.
seems to be more than that. Okay.
Roguelike in the
slightly
DLC. Did
further
they
out to
add? I didn't even pay
investigate any
attention. Is
issues
that what
with
they
the
added
nearby
for the
ley
game
lines.
modes? God.
I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone?
Yeah, I threatened to make Dusk eat his parents earlier for using the term roguelike.
Your suspicions are as banal
Or was it
as
Fusion?
they
I think it
are
may have been
unwarranted.
Fusion.
I merely think that this house should remain the focus
Yeah,
of our
I'm very, very
investigation.
sick of that word. It's
And
not
as
actually a
such,
word.
Someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there.
Roguelike is much more
Let's
valid
make
use.
ourselves
No,
something to
it
eat.
doesn't.
All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
It's one game that used procedurally generated dungeons. Absolutely not. People don't use Persona like as a genre. People just say, oh my god, this game is just like Persona 5. They didn't just fucking combine the word like into one word and use it as a literal genre description. Like, nah, That's not a genre. That's not how that works. Oh. Oh, fuck you. Really? Gotta light my own goddamn fire. It's a dungeon crawler, exactly. Baby girl, please. Help mommy. Clee? Thank you. Persona-esque? That's still not a genre.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other
That's no more a
reason,
genre
the
than
food alone would be enough for
Kafka-esque.
Paimon to stick with you.
Please don't make me talk about Kafka-esque. Ask the Gigaboots guys. Ask Dan.
Changing the subject, Dane forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be?
Souls-like is pretty prominent. I've never heard it phrased that way. I've seen people say it's just like Dark Souls a lot, but never Souls-like.
We came together,
But I don't get
now
out
it's back
much,
to
so
just
who
being the
knows?
two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
Too much time, Paimon!
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Yes! Holy shit, yes! I'm gonna repeat the question I posed during the last Archon quest. How do Genshin fanfics work? I don't want to find out for myself, but how do they work? How do you write Blinken when Paimon never leaves you alone? How can it even happen? There's no opportunity. No and hell no. You too, JC, right? Like genuinely curious. Authors, how do you make that shit work? Maybe if I say this, she'll be able to hear the sarcasm. You make my day every day, Paimon.
Oh, you stop it. Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it like traveling with your brother?
How can I point Tartaglia if Paimon is always watching me? It's impossible.
The stars?
The stars. They're a lie.
Wow.
You got a different response to the other option? I'm going to guess she got a little more indignant about the other option. We saw all manner of hope disappear. I saw the end of the world in those stars. I miss my brother in junk, I guess.
Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible.
Oh no, I know why. Schmare share of the schmoid randomly separated us.
But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Tevat.
I'll be your guide. You too. Wait, why am I just pantomiming her, bro?
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, because if you're sad, Paimon will be too. All right.
Let's talk about
It's getting
falafel.
dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
So there is a niche as compared to dungeon crawlers? No! That's splitting hairs for no reason. And splitting hairs in a stupid way. Because you don't... Just because something is genre-defining does not mean it's a genre. Do we call all abridged series Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged-like? No, we call them abridged series. Was the first RPG game literally called RPG? Was the first action game literally called Action? No, because that's fucking stupid.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Alright, go to
Nighty
bed.
night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
I will never move from this hill.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Metroidvania. I also don't really care for that. That also seems stupid to me. Is calling games Metroidvanias. Oh my god, waking up together?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
No. I just went to sleep thinking about the fact that Dia's gonna be the new Jean.
All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Oh, you're being emotional and shit. Bye. Where are you going there? How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Wait a minute, where is Paimon? Oh, wait a... Oh my god, did I jinx it? Paimon's dead! I can finally score! Woo! Woo! Clatter, clatter, clatter. Where did that noise come from? Paimon! Not in front of the child. Let's fucking go!
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
I think that I'm adding to the NPC counter. You startled me!
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
I think his descriptor is grossly overestimating his intimidation factor. Calm down there.
Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
Call the cops. You should have waited to get the subs when she left.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Yes. Cut the brake cables. You mean to say that you watched me sleep?
What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first. And what I do here is none of your concern.
Shout out to the voice actor sounding like he's literally frothing at the mouth.
Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Something strange about this person, but I just can't quite put my finger on it.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm still kind of hung up on the fact that you were watching me sleep, my dude.
If you must, suit yourself.
The fact that this guy is trying so hard to make this guy sound crazy, and his model just literally is incapable of reflecting it at all. This poor man.
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I want to know what this guy's direction was.
Okay, fine.
whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in. You...
Diet Robbie Damon's right.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
I got it.
Come on then.
We have Robbie Damon's at home. I don't want the small children going in a house alone with this guy. Excuse me? Why can't I change my party? I don't want my babies around this man. Excuse me. God. No. No. I fear for their safety. Okay. Why are we in jail? Oh. Did not mean to hit that button. Why you got a hilly churl in jail? Also, my jail button is broken, apparently. Why you keeping a hilly churl at home?
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive.
I'm not worried about him.
He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Conria? Is he? He doesn't have the freaky eyes.
Huh?
There we go.
You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria?
Because apparently there's a convention in town. Oh, never mind. He does have the stupid eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
Nah, but I'm friends with like 4 of them.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
I am very confused if this guy is supposed to sound crazy or threatening or sympathetic or yes. We're 500 years old. I don't know if we're a god, but we're definitely godlike. That's awful black and white there, sir.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
This guy's gonna turn into a monster or something.
Wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What's the curse exactly? How does it affect people? How did Kaya not get with it? Is it just because he was out of Conria when it actually? Confusing myself with the timeline on this now.
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods.
In their defense, at least
We
2
lost
of them
our
were
home.
probably drunk.
Our loved ones. Everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
I don't know, man. You seem like you're in pretty good shape. Besides that whole mental thing. So how come some of you become immortal and some of you turn into hilly churls?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners.
Ah.
Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of
I
other
am
gods
shocked
were
they're actually
punished
answering
with
my
the curse
question.
of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
I'm also I also don't know why we're getting this from an NPC instead of Dane, but I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. Because we tried to ask fucking Venti and Zhongli for the details about this shit too, and they were like, nah, we don't want to talk about that.
He is Caribert, my illegitimate son.
Oof.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
This guy's not going to turn out to be Kaya's
Caribert
dad, is he?
Faced great hardship from the
Surely
very
Kaya's dad
moment
can't
of
be
his
someone
birth.
this lame.
All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
Came back and heard he was in love, JC. No, we're actually getting a lot of really important information right now about how the whole fall of Conria actually worked mechanically. Nah, he just fell in love with some woman from Mondstadt and had a half-breed son with her, because apparently there was actually classism/racism in Conria. A bunch of people like moved there later on, and the purebreds like hated the people who moved there later or some shit.
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
Something filthy half-breed. Sorry, dude. This is genuinely too good of a backstory to waste on an NPC. I don't know what we're doing right now.
Loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
So, you're just gonna travel around with him for the rest of your life?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
God damn it! I don't want my children to see this! This is some fucked up shit right now! How dare you!
La la la.
Cleano. Caribert is also the name of this quest. Okay. Clee, there's no time for da-da-da.
Over here.
Shit's fucked, honey. Please hang out with me. It's only me, my son, and the occasional shopkeep for hundreds of years.
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well,
A little bit.
it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
I don't think it's gonna be that simple, my dude. It's because Paimon is not here. I wonder.
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said
Down with the system.
that this medicine is
Thank you,
imbued
Neo.
with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor.
Is the medicine a tree? Is that why this is an Archon quest?
Treat cases of mania.
God, I don't think there's a cure. Not the way we were talking about before back in the last quest with Dane in the chasm. I don't think this is fixable.
I believe that it might just work.
Who told you about this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria.
Okay.
It was banned.
I was having real talk. I was having. He's Arvin.
Since
God.
this medicine requires
I was
the
half
power
expecting
of
him
the
to say,
seven work.
"Oh, a very nice doctor with blue hair who sounded like Mick Wingert told me all about it." I'm like, oh. Oh, JC, glad your server's doing well. That's awesome. Yeah, anti-lovers, again. Some of the people who draw the most fucked up shit I've ever seen have turned out to be some of the nicest people ever. It's just a weird thing. I guess it's because they're comfortable with themselves or whatever that they can pull it off.
In my youth,
That actually doesn't surprise me. I'm
disliked
glad
the
y'all are
life
having
of
fun.
Nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it. What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh?
I would have you teach me how you talk and froth at the mouth without opening your mouth.
The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
What are you pointing at?
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes.
Call
Perhaps a
the
consequence of having
police.
lived too long.
Call the forest rangers!
I am in dire need of some help to make this.
Someone!
My hands don't
Call
have the dexterity they
Tignari.
once did. I
Help!
fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality.
If they ever needed an English voice actor to dub over Cum Mouth from Kamen Rider Saber, I think they need to keep this guy in mind.
Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
That's a Rukadevada mushroom, but evil.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Dude, do you have any idea how hard those are to get? I'm not giving you my lotuses.
Oh, wonderful.
Somebody might
In
need those
that
to level up at
case,
some
we
point.
have everything we need.
What was his
This
actual name?
is the
Cum Mouth?
method
Isaac.
for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
You making friends? Oh, that's awesome. Very nice. Very wholesome. Can I leave? Can I get my children away from this man yet? Mother... What's that icon usually? I forget. Weird ass restrictions going on. Whatever. Why was his rider named Solomon? IDK. Because it sounded really cool when the riders were high. No Paimon? I
Is
guess.
it done? Splendid.
Can I
Let me
wish?
see.
I wonder if I can wish.
In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
You gonna give your kid the medicine?
No, no! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine.
Your soul!
In the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects.
I'm not helping you kill Nahida.
Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Are you one of them there atheists who can't have a conniption without, like, even walking by a church? Dude, you suck. Should I get Nahida to help? No. No, I repeat, I should keep him far away from any children.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
People I care about in general, really, but especially children.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing?
Apparently, Engage already has an unlocalized translation mod. That's funny. Dude, I know that you're pissed at the gods and everything, but again, and I still know the exact circumstances of why they let Conria burn, but, Nahida? Guarantee you it was not her or her predecessor's fault. You want to refuse to pray in front of Venti or Zhongli statues or Raiden's? I get it, because they're all kind of assholes. But Nahida, quit being a bitch.
God of Wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises.
Dude.
You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done
Kind of like it because Nahida has no bias against them, yeah.
People of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given.
I'm not going to bow to you. I'm just going to bow to you.
All I ask is for a tiny miracle, for Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God, I beg of you.
Well, this is awkward. Yo, heart catch art. Yeah, I still would like to know why this happened. I cannot help but feel like I'm missing some context.
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Let's not make promises we can't keep. Things will not necessarily get better. Good God, I can't do anything. Roll! Sonic! He can really move! Sonic! He's got the attitude! Sonic! She's the fastest thing alive!
Caribert?
Ikam bokam. This thing's fucking dying.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
I don't think it worked. Sir, my name is Dennis. I'm not your son.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you.
Dude,
I'd give
they ain't
you
gonna see
my
this.
very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Maybe the library just sucks.
Other reasons. What do you mean?
Maybe it's a suppository.
Huh. You really think so?
No, but I don't want you to murder me.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
It's really, really funny to me that MiHoYo actually had enough foresight to recognize, oh, this is a pretty dark and fucking serious fucked up thing that's happening. Paimon can't be here. Paimon can't be around for this. I'm immortal and my son is cursed and we're dying and the gods have forsaken us.
Yeah, but have you ever considered that food is good? Let's get some food.
Oh, dear.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine
Dia's
is
quest.
the
If
unusual
this were Dia's
mushroom,
quest randomly, I would have been
which
pissed.
makes things complicated, but not impossible. I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Make my escape.
Alright, this time it'll work. We just gotta get the pure ether crystals. Yeah, she's gone. Like, I can't do, like, I can't do anything that involves Paimon. I can't access the main menu. I can't do whatever, this menu is supposed to be. I can't change party members. I can wish, apparently. You can always gamble. You can always gamble more if you want to, kids. You don't need Paimon for that. Alright, last 50 hours of story mode. I mean, I don't know how long this quest is. I think Secret said it took her like 2 hours. Technically leave, yeah, I was gonna, yeah, like, I can apparently exit out and it'll just cancel the quest for now, but eh. So long as there's no combat, it's fine that I have this team. Like, I don't think I've ever, like, actually tried to seriously fight with an all-dot hero team. I don't know how viable it would actually be if I tried. I doubt I could clear the abyss with it.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he...
You like to think the reason for a delay is that Nahida, upon hearing it, referred to Scaramouche for help, and so they're doing a combination of procuring and producing various hard drugs for his son. Oh, God! Oh, you mean for the actual end of the story when they get to it. Oh, God. I mean, yeah, if they actually do something fucked up with her, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Anyway, give me the water.
Yeah. Yeah, my baby girls are strong. They can take it.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Of course.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Is Chignari or something actually gonna show up? Oh no, just monsters. The enemy! Alright.
Dumpy Dumpty Go! Look at you, Blue Down. I'm a... Ninjutsu!
Sacred name, fortune preserve.
Blazing Delight! Pew! Yeah. Ah.
Go. Life goes on.
Jumpy Dumpty Go! Check out me!
What happened? Was it monsters?
Like Star Wars, but you don't consider a fan because you had to bully a kid at school and boycott actress just because of her skin tone. Wow. Jesus, yeah, fuck that. Totally got under the floorboards in case a ranger shows up, probably.
Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Try it again.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I
Well, for
have
years to
been
get
so
some.
very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Yeah, but have you ever stopped to consider that food
food is awesome. I'm Paimon.
You still have your son. He's just not very interesting company.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought.
Ayo, tea time.
Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven. We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we
Well.
have to catch up with him.
You left a grinded Honkai, what you missed? An actually pretty fucked up story. It's about an NPC, but he's from Conria, so he's actually being helpful in providing interesting information. He's the survivor of Conria. The explanation for why some of them are immortal, like Dane, is that anyone from Conria who was born there, like born and raised or whatever, is a pureblood, and they are immortal. Anybody who just moved there later, but still, like, supported them as a country or whatever, turned into a hilly churl. So this guy has an illegitimate son that he had with a woman who wasn't from Conria, who turned into a hilly churl, and he's trying to fix him.
Make my escape.
It's not going well.
That's not Caribert.
Nope. You saying all hilly churls look the same?
Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Yeah, there's something strange about this one too, though.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going? Yes. The more we know about hilly churls, the better.
Make my
Becoming hilly churl is equivalent to AIDS. Oh god, no. I doubt that was their intent.
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Who cursed the people? That's the Manano. That remains to be seen. Like we have a lot of information at this point about the fallout of everything that happened with Conria, but we still have no fucking clue why. Other than that, all the Archons participated in it and saw nothing wrong with it, but they won't give us any information about it. The only two who were, like, there when it happened were Zhongli and Venti. We asked Zhongli about it, and he was like, no, I'm not telling you that.
What a ghastly place. Has it always
And Venti was
existed?
drunk. We have not
I
tried
swear
to ask
I've
Venti,
never noticed it before.
but I think we all know his answer would be the color 3.
Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, There's only one way to find out.
Was that specifically why he was under contract, technically? Okay. The Archons are all just genocidal maniacs. I would be willing to consider that possibility until we met Nahida. Like, I know she's not the original, but we have seen enough of Ruka Devada that, like, we know they kind of operated on the same wavelength. I find it very hard to believe that Ruka Devada would have let what happened happen without a very good reason. From there being chests in this place, yeah, hence why I'm looking around a little. These one-time domains! How I love them! Dude, I don't want to fight you. We're doing a quest right now that reminds us of the fact that you guys used to be people. I don't want to kill Hilly Churls during one of these quests.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
They're letting me talk! Bruh! Ah! I think it would take me back. I didn't mean to go back. Bruh. Yeah, friendly reminder, the Traveler is not mute. They are perfectly capable of speaking. It's just that fucking Paimon is always here. Insist on speaking for us. No, slimes are fine.
Pew pew.
Slimes didn't used to be people.
Boing, boing. Can't handle your drink. Huh. La la la.
Are the Archons less evil than the Green Lantern Guardians? Probably. Based on what I know about the Guardians / what I remember. I'm gonna say they're probably at least slightly less evil. The Archons only genocided one country. How many planets have the Guardians genocided? Or let be genocided by inaction? You stayed behind the hilly trails and they did attack you. It seemed like they weren't attacking me at first, hence why I just ran when they did. A lot? Okay, yeah, then the Guardians are evil. Those guys suck. No wonder they picked Hal Jordan.
Orders given. Orders received. Go.
I'm out of here.
Get ready for a fight after this area? Cool. I sure do wish they had let me change my party. They're the ones who made the Martians afraid of fire? Yeah, fuck them. What assholes. Can change party with the door to resurrection. Oh, I forgot about that.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the
Bruh.
room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
MC got Dendro powers the second they interacted with the statue. Aha.
Make my escape.
Also, I'm further solidifying my theory that the eighth hidden element that Dane or whoever else will be eventually is gravity.
Make my escape.
Gravity and/or quantum. Quantum's a little too sci-fi for this game. I'll stick with gravity or void. Void was my other guess.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Antimatter or antimatter. That's also a little too sci-fi. Spare door of resurrection up here. I already missed my opportunity. Either way, we'll get Dane. We'll get Dane no matter what. Exactly. I have no idea where Paimon went. Dane went to the woods to find something. Paimon, I have no fucking idea where she is. Space or gravity, yeah, something like that.
Halt, humans. Fate has not granted you the right to enter this
Is that a
place.
new lector? What is that? Is that like a cryo lector? I don't think we've had one of those yet. A herald? Nah, he doesn't look like someone. The fuck are you talking about? Literally looks like a lector.
Do you insist on an audience?
Literally blue Enjo.
Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
I'm gonna fight you, aren't I? Oh boy. Yeah, Abyss Herald. The lectors are literally all from the Abyss Order. What are you talking about?
Blow them all up. Special. Away I go.
Opening box of adepti tricks.
Yeah. Dumpty dumpty go. La la la. Ooh.
Bride of Shield and no Shangling. Nightmare. Air.
Who was that? He was...
Not as handsome as Enjo. I've seen this before.
He was a perfect
Saw that
being.
coming.
I'm in awe.
Ah.
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful
Monster fuckers,
power.
where you at?
Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional taste. I respect it.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second, and
500 years
more
later,
excited.
realizes he's gay. That was the trial. That was the trial set forth by the Archons. It's not that they're immortal. They're just immortal until they accept the fact that they're gay. Once he acknowledges that he's gay, then he can finally die. Again! I wish I could change my party. Slightly inappropriate.
La la la.
Da, da, da.
Da da da.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, they're not necessarily gay. They just have to accept a part of themselves. His just happens to be that he's gay. It takes time to realize, man. Like how I've accepted that I'm a Sonic fan.
I think we've made it to the end.
What's that thing? Even though I never played a game. Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, sinister aura. Yep, it's like those statues before. Name every Sonic game. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Boom, Sonic Blast, Sonic 06, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Frontiers. That's enough.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for a power that you covet?
Robbie Damond? Discount Robbie Damond? Again? Who is that voice? Coming from inside my head! Can't he hear it?
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down?
Shit, it might actually be.
God, I am but a sinner.
Nah, I don't think it is, actually. It's very close. A sinner.
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well.
Yeah, it definitely has that energy, but I don't quite think it's right.
You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you.
Well, this seems perfectly innocent.
And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
I almost wonder if that's our brother, actually. That sounds like it could potentially be a very, very, very raspy, very, very evil Zack, who is Aether. The fuck does that mean? And it's gone. I don't know. I don't know for sure what that was. Other than genuinely creepy. Were you in my head but talking to him?
What just happened?
Do we have an Electro Lecter yet? Because I get the feeling we might... Because if we don't already, I get the feeling we might about to be.
When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps. I am.
It takes away your pain.
Feel, good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
We need to leave?
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
You got out of there somehow. Don't worry about it. It's probably not important.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness. He's still okay.
This is tons more interesting when Paimon isn't speaking. You see what I mean, Stu? You see why I do like this shit? I swear this game actually is interesting when it just doesn't sabotage itself. Again, the fact that they were smart enough to realize, oh shit, this is creepy and the guy's backstory is super dark. We can't have Paimon here for this. Didn't we need the statue thing?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me.
Now I can just worship Satan instead.
You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
I think you just sold your soul to a minor demon.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
Paimon should absolutely be in less quest.
Caribert?
Forgot we even had a second anniversary, you and me both. We got shite. Did that actually work? That sounds like a normal child.
Papa?
Dude.
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son!
I am stunned that one worked, but two didn't work all the way, and this kid's still a hilly churl. How dark are we gonna get with this? This could be fucked up right here.
You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
And then he looks in a mirror and shoots himself in the head.
Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes! Yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait.
Uh-huh.
My body! What happened to me? Is this me?
Okay, so they were smart enough to realize that Paimon can't have any part in this, but not smart enough to realize, hey, maybe we shouldn't play goddamn Nahida's theme in the background when he starts to freak out.
Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world.
Dude.
There's no more Conria here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more...
You're really fucking bad at this, dude.
In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa.
You're
forever.
like... you are as bad at this as Tsubasa was at mental health care, dude. Bruh.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't.
How can you see through
I
that?
promise.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't
What happens when a
believe
really
this is
girl
really
takes off its
happening.
mask? I have no idea, and I'm fucking terrified now.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption.
I'm trying to think of the most fucked up thing I could think of for this to end, and I'm just gonna say it only because I'm curious if Genshin will actually Genshin would never or not. Hard read / what I would do for maximum fuck-upitude. And the kid takes off his mask, sees what he looks like, and then finds some way to just kill himself. And then the dad also kills himself. You're welcome for that happy thought.
But the god we saw in that cave, now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven.
Bruh.
That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down.
Dude, you were talking to Satan. Or something. I don't know who that was. I want to know if there's a voice actor credit for whoever that was. By all means, let me know. I'd be curious. I doubt there is. They usually don't credit NPCs unless the NPC actors come out and say it. But I think that was probably someone we've heard before.
Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
That wasn't a god, my dude.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter
He
such
literally told me, my
blasphemy?
dude.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
You're gonna fucking die. I sure do wish I knew how to talk out loud. He's not unjustified to like this thing more than Archons, but he also didn't actually hear it talk at all. So he has no way of knowing that this was some kind of sentient being that heard his request and helped him. This is, guys, this is tantamount to if I went to Taco Bell got myself a chicken quesadilla, as I am known to do, and as I was eating, it was just like, man, I hope somebody drops another 50 gift subs or some bullshit. And then it happened that night. I wouldn't start worshiping my chicken quesadilla. I want to think my chicken quesadilla was a god. It's always Taco Bell. Taco Bell's cheap and near me. It's accessible. It's cool shit happens when Paimon's not on screen. You're more justified to hate her. Genshin is a good story. It's a badly told story. And has a little too much fluff. A few degrees separation between 125 dogs and my son being granted sentience after centuries of being an unthinking monster. I know, but I'm just saying. Relatively speaking. Come on, man.
Make my escape.
No! Whatever, I can go back after this. Yeah, I'm going back after this. Again, I don't know. I'm convinced the dad is also probably going to turn into a Lecter or something fucked up. In which case, I'd like to have something a little more heavy duty, because their shields are annoying. Yep, okay. Alright, there we go. Let's see, what do I want instead? I don't know what we're gonna fight. I have no way of knowing for sure. Yeah, no, like, he is very, very thirsty for the Lectors. I wish I could remember for sure which Lectors are already in the game. I can't remember if we already have an Electro Lector or not. Because if we don't, then it's gonna be him. But if we already did, then it's slightly less likely. Yelan? I can fuck with Yelan. Oh, that's what I can do. I can show y'all how, stupid a full Bloom team is. Especially now that I have Yelan's weapon. Yeah. Water and fire? I mean, if it is Electro, Cryo would actually be the best option. I still need Nahida's weapon. And Kokomi's actually, but Not too heartbroken about not having that one.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Girl. I like Yelan a lot. She's grown on me. Like, I already liked her okay, but, like, she's, like, really, really grown on me. She's very fun.
No. Impossible. What happened?
It's been, like, 5 minutes! What?
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared, too. Was it all an illusion?
I doubt we both saw the same illusion, my dude.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that.
He went to get some Taco
awesome and
Bell.
Wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot, my dude.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
I mean, by your logic, though, the gods suck. but like you should still think he's cool, even if that isn't necessarily divine. Went for some Baja Blast.
Caribert?
Uh-oh.
Where has he gone?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him?
For the record, when I said my theory, I didn't want to be right.
No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Lucifer was a sinner. Lucifer was a sinner. Yep.
This does not bode well.
That's
What if he's spotted
interesting.
by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Then we gotta fucking find him.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
Bruh. Oh my god, is it actually the broken mirror from
he-
before? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh god! Oh no! What did I do? What did I do? Why did I say it?
The mirror,
Oh,
it's broken.
fuck! Wait. Wait, it was already broken. Uh-oh. I don't think this is real. I think we're seeing an after image.
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
I think this already. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's a time loop. I think that this already happened, and we're just having a weird synchronicity bullshit dream, where we're seeing what happened and are along for the ride. This is next level self-insert fan fiction.
If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
Bruh. It would explain why Paimon's not here. The only time I can be alone is in my dream. The only time I can score is in my dreams. Oh, God.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Caribert! Caribert! Where are you? Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Oh, man, I was getting worried there. 1, 2, 3.
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
Does he look like a bitch?
You
Dude. Oh,
Forest
man.
Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert.
Lecter!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers.
You gotta stop or they're not gonna be able to do shit with what's probably about to happen. Take our word for it.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
Racist.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, Did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
It could have been the boy.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Why is Merlina versus Elise trending? Debating over who the superior Fire Emblem little sister is? The answer is Elise. The correct answer is always Elise. I take a bullet for that girl.
Caribert!
I'm immune to all national laws because reasons, and I'm asking to please extend that to him. Mostly just for my convenience because this shit's interesting.
Caribert, stop! It's me! It's Papa!
Please do not reenact the ending of Kamen Rider Agito.
Whatever you saw, it was all a trick.
Oh,
An
it's
illusion.
a Sonic question. Oh. Okay. The answer is still Elise.
I told you.
The Fire
we're
Emblem
in a
Elise.
fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. It's time to go back.
If the answer has to be a Sonic answer, the answer is Merlina. Fucking butterlegs, useless. We should add Princess Elise to the useless off that we're currently having. Elise, Marina, and Orihime, and Tsukuyomi from Zio. Who is the most ineffectual?
Caribert?
He's returned to Monkey.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Caribert. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
I think you may have also sold his soul to the devil. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Caribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Lecter? No?
I see. I understand now.
Mihoyo, this is once again a friendly reminder that Nahida's theme is not meant for drama. Her theme is whimsy. You use this for whimsical scenes. This ain't fucking whimsy.
Finally, it all makes sense.
Why are we back here? I remember he took his mask off and then...
Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
Your son turned into a perfect being, didn't he?
Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
You're not gonna say my name in a cutscene.
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
I don't know you.
Of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had.
Has this entire thing been a debate?
My real name is Clotar.
That's a dumb name.
Clotar Alberic.
Motherfuck! That was my first guess! When he first showed up and said he was Conria, I was like, oh, is he a Kaya ancestor? Motherfuck! God damn it! Ah! Hold up.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
Especially when he mentioned that the girl he fell in love with was from Mondstadt. I was still thinking about it, but I was like, nah, this is weird.
At long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
So is your son real? When does the debating begin and the actuality end?
That is no business of yours.
Okay then.
A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew.
What did we turn him into?
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
That term again.
Huh? Sinister.
I think his kid
Dangerous.
definitely turned into a Lecter the way he's talking. The question is which one?
Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension.
That would be very awkward considering Tartaglia would have fallen into me that one time. I don't know what to think about how that would work.
And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead?
A cookie?
Oh, Prince of Conria.
Are we syncing up with our brother's memories?
What did he just call me?
Uh-huh.
Traveler. Hey, Traveler. Traveler.
Traveler is trans. Game forces you to switch to the opposite gender. Okay, so right concept, wrong exact execution. Okay, no. This is something that actually happened to our brother. We weren't just self-inserting into something that happened. This is something that happened with our bro. Okay. When I first saw this, oh no, I'm a dude! What if I tripped and fell into... Oh god, Cameron, no. It's the twin magic from the Zack and Cody movie. I don't understand the reference, but okay. That was weird.
I was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
So our bro saw Caribert become a Lecter? Yeah, I guess. That seems to be the implication.
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines.
Zack and
What did
Cody
you
in general,
witness?
I never watched Zack and Cody. That show was for babies. I was a cool teenager who watched anime. Meh. What happened to the founder?
You mean Clotar Alberich?
Fuck you, Paimon. I am aware of the show conceptually, yes.
After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But
Uh-huh.
the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
And my brother was friends with this guy?
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time.
It's the entire game. That does make me rethink my guess that the sinner we were talking to was Ether. Because it was actually Ether talking to it in the first place, then that'd be him talking to himself, and that don't make no sense. I mean, who knows, but... They made a movie, and in the movie, they decided the twins inherently had some supernatural psychic link. Oh my god. That's not how that works. The only way you can have a supernatural psychic link with each other is if you're both super soldiers created by a Russia and Middle East alliance.
And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him.
What did happen to him?
And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
Fucking wish I knew. That was fucked up, man.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began. What is
Gotta
it?
check on something. I need to dig up shit in this field.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't actually know.
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
The seeds for the mushrooms he was planting, I'm guessing, but like with how long ago that was, I don't know why anything would be here still.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Open your eyes
A male and
shut up.
female skeleton, buried together.
What?
Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
What?
But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
The guy is Grandpa Alberic, I guess.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Apparently.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know?
Join my party!
It's better that we split up for now.
Fuck
I
you!
think that he might have seen you.
Who is he?
Who's he?
The Sinnerman?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure.
Bruh.
If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
You fucking better. That is now my most wanted mystery in the game. I want to know who the fuck that was.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
And more importantly, I want to know if that was Robbie Damon voicing him or not, because it kind of sounded like him, but I don't think it was. But if it is, then whoever that character is better be playable. Be a day one roll. It happened hundreds of years ago, man.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
Going off our Lucifer analogy, your guess is Anime Rush's Archon. Anime Rush's Archon would be the Sarista, who we already know is a girl, unless the original one was a guy, because all the original ones are already dead.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
I think we have heard that before. Someone else has been called that, but Jester could be Jester. Piero. Yeah, I think it was Albedo's mom who was also called that, but then that by that same token that also probably wouldn't be right because girl. I don't know.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
What happened to the Archon of the Sunken Country? Conria? I don't know if Conria even had an Archon. Albedo has a mom. Mom in air quotes. Albedo's, there was an alchemist, codenamed Gold, who I'm sure will totally not turn out to be an XP for Eden from Honkai. She was an alchemist who made homunculi and did like all kinds of fucked up research, and also lived in Conria at one point. I don't think she was like from there, but like she lived there for a while, so she's also on some next level shit in terms of plot nonsense. But yeah, she was also called the Sinner, I believe.
What is it?
No, I didn't.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't actually animate a hug. That's too much work. Caribert. I don't like how quickly we glossed over that. Who the fuck was the woman then? Just the idea that at some point he figured out how to kill himself and buried himself with the, like, who the fuck would the female skeleton have been? Like, bruh. I'm scared. Alright. And we're done. That wasn't too bad. A little over 2 hours. Probably his wife? Ugh, he brought her with him? Ugh. Creepy. I guess. Alright. Well, that was good. It did explain a lot of the mechanics about, like, all the shit that actually happened there. It's just didn't explain everything, and it's frustrating. I can't say he wasn't sentimental? Yeah, I guess. I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird that we never saw a dead woman decaying in the background at any point during that flashback. But whatever. I guess it also could have been the sun. Like, he couldn't bury himself. I guess if like, Caribert did, like, become a lector or some shit, and, like, continued to wander the world or something, then maybe he went back and found the mom's corpse at some point. That's freaky. Oh yeah, there is also a hangout. I forgot about that. No to gambling. Unless people really want me to do one more just to do one more. But I doubt it. Proves why Paimon shouldn't be a thing. Again, that was great. Like, part of what made that so great wasn't even so much the storytelling, but just, like, how atmospheric and fucking creepy the whole thing was. And a big part of that is the fact that Paimon was not there. Like, they absolutely need to, like, tone her back a little bit. Like, anytime stuff like this is happening, especially. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know quite what to make of a lot of that. It's definitely interesting, though. And definitely, like I said, I want to know who the hell the sinner is. Because that guy was creepy. It was spooky. He said spooky words. Preferably with horse tranquilizers. 10-4, 10-4. Take her out. Yep, take her out. Alright. Must have Paimon be there to overly explain. Yeah, I definitely think it's a little bit of that. Like, obviously, Genshin's fanbase skews pretty young. It's got a little bit of that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon thing going on where, like, she exists to repeat stuff back, phrased slightly differently. To, like, make sure the kids at home watching get it. Surprised the Tux fans haven't harassed Paimon's VA that much. Oh, they have! They have, believe me. They need a mascot. Do they need a mascot, really? Star Rail doesn't have a mascot, at least I don't think it does. I don't know. But alright. Alright, that was Genshin for now. I've still got this Farazan hangout to do. And there is a new Mondstadt event coming out in like I think tomorrow. No. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Another new event coming out at some point. I will probably do what I've been doing and just wait until it's over and speedrun it in one stream. How big is Star Rail's fan base compared to Genshin? A lot of people, like, I don't know. Like, some people are excited for it, but like a general consensus, as far as I can tell, as far as my timeline's concerned, is the same thing as me. Where it's just like, this looks fun, this looks fine, but just, nobody wants to have another Genshin in their life. Anybody who has been with Genshin since launch or near launch like I have is getting really sick of the daily grind at this point because of the general state of the game, and I don't think they're too interested in starting up another one. But slightly more sci-fi. Yeah, Honkai technically has no mascot. The closest would be Ai-chan, but she's not really marketed the same way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you necessarily need a mascot. I don't know why Paimon exists, other than to be obnoxious and detract from serious moments. Also, 6 NPCs. Look at that. Look at how good they did. Granted, it was dominated by an NPC, but again, at least it was actually interesting. I don't mind NPCs when they actually do cool stuff with them, and that was pretty cool. Honkai's dailies are so simple. Very quick. Rarely annoying. Rarely tedious. Honkai is an absolute delight compared to this game right now. But hey. Got a good story quest. Diaz was surprisingly good. That was really cool. Meeting up Dane again can't come fast enough. Because his stuff has just consistently been some of the best written and most interesting to get through. We're probably not gonna see him again until, like, after the Fontaine storyline, so rip. Probably gonna be like another year. Make sure to have a hangout guide ready. Cool. Thank you very much, Secret. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right away. Like I said, I'll probably, especially now that we have to get to Fire Emblem Engage, I'll probably hop back over to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tomorrow to get that wrapped up, and then just at some point when I'm feeling like a slow night or whatever, or the same night I decide to do the event, we'll do Farazans. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a quick break and then watch more Devil Survivor 2. Nobody died in the last batch we watched. What sub-goal do I want to do next? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Like I said, I know we joked about the Netflix Resident Evil series, but I don't think anybody is actually set on that at all. So I have no idea. Well, figure it out eventually. All right. Thank you all very much for joining me. Special thanks to Fusion, Ninja, Go-Kart tier patrons, Vroom Vroom. If you want to help support Genshin Would Never-ing, check out links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night.